All right, guys, I hope you guys have had a wonderful Sunday. Hopefully you guys have had a great weekend. Got some recharge time. Get ready for the next week coming up. But today we're going to be talking about Vivid Voltage and some information that's kind of been floating around here the last couple days, especially since my video released on Friday and then this news kind of broke on Friday. So we'll go ahead and discuss that. The other thing that we're going to be touching on today is Leonhart's video, the I'm sorry video that he put in last week, and kind of a response to that. So guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe. Hit that notify, and as always, hit that like button. We can get 60 likes on this video, guys. It's greatly appreciated, and of course, we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers. If you're new here, be sure you hit that subscribe, and then go to the community page and sign up for the Brilliant Stars giveaway that we'll be doing here as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, which we are inching ever so close. At the time of this, we were around 960 subscribers, so it's greatly appreciated for everybody that's joined the channel. And hopefully we can keep this rolling as we get closer to that 1,000 marks and really have some fun at that live giveaway. So the first thing I want to discuss is Vivid Voltage. Now, there's a link down in the description below from PokemartUSA. I put the link down to his channel in a video that he did from his end of the spectrum too, discussing what's going on with Vivid Voltage and the ETBs and the reprint. There's been rumors and there's been some things going around that a distributor has canceled their orders for the Vivid Voltage ETBs, stating that they are not getting them or they decided not to print these. Now, it does say that they are not getting them. That's a very clear indication on that we need to look at. The other part of it is that PokemartUSA and myself both contacted the distributors that we know, and both of them have told us that they have no information on their end of this happening yet. These are different sides of the country. They're looking into it because they've got the rumors also. But the distributors themselves, at least the ones that we discussed, the two of us, I know probably talked to completely different distributors, is pretty much the clear cut. We don't know. As of right now, it's still there, but we will know more information come early next week. So as of right now, our distributors are not aware of any cancellation on this product. Does that mean that they just haven't gotten word of it? That could be. But as of right now, I'm going to take it as it's a maybe again. I'll put that back in the maybe category. I'll move it out of the confirmed. That had been a long-term confirmed reprint, and the fact that this is going on right now, be kind of interesting to see how it lays out. Is this just someone starting hyping FOMO? Was this a distributor or an LGS just didn't get the product that they were expecting and they were pulling back? Or is it like some people actually kind of speculated at the beginning that the MJ Holding was going to get the majority of this reprint, and we were going to see it in a lot of the Walmarts, Targets, the big box chain stores versus your local LGSs. So that comment came up too. So it'd be kind of interesting to see what we're going to hear on this and how this is going to lay out. As we get information, of course, I will be sure to bring that to you guys so that you can make the best decisions. If this is happening, guys, I would definitely be looking at jumping on these Vivid Voltage GTBs as soon as we get confirmation on whether or not they are doing it. If we are getting a reprint, Vivid Voltage ETBs will more than likely go down in price just because they are at $80 now. They dropped with the expectation of this reprint. Just like Darkness Ablaze, now that the reprint is out there, it is continuing to drop down about that $60 level. Great opportunity to purchase it unless you can get it on the store shelf at about $40. But if this does not go through and we find out that it was actually canceled, I would be trying to jump on them ETBs around $70 to $80, guys. I don't think we're going to, if it gets canceled now, we're not going to be able to see this reprint come through. We're not going to see a reprint to ETBs with it being so close to the end of the Vivid Voltage era. I just don't see them coming back with another round of these. So this may be the rock bottom pricing for that product. Just keep that in mind and definitely be prepared to jump in on this. If you are interested in that Vivid Voltage ETB, it may be your last and lowest price that you can do that at. So just keep that in mind, and as we get more updates, of course, we will bring them to you just to keep you up to date with what's happening here with the Vivid Voltage ETB reprint. Next thing I want to talk about is the Leonhart video. Now, I could have done this earlier, but I really wanted to take some time to sit down and think about this myself and put this in a perspective that I'm not going after Leonhart, guys. Don't get mad. Don't go and hit the dislike button because you hear that Leonhart's in this video. I sympathize with him. I really do. I understand where he's at. And when you're a large channel or a small channel, a lot of people get kind of, I've seen some comments and some creators bring up, I don't understand how he can be this way with his success, with how big he is, with everything he's got going for himself. How can you get in this position? And I understand it, guys. You do get burned out. You want to do new things. And a lot of times, you sit there and you start your YouTube journey. Even myself, I did a lot of research. You do a lot of looking at how do you do your channel. It's always niche down, be yourself, do the content that you want to do. Make sure that you find something that you enjoy and continue to adapt and change and make it what you want. And that statement is true and false at the same time. Doing YouTube now for a year, you come to the realization pretty quick that the niche down thing is very important. You have to get down to a specific topic so that the algorithm knows where you're going. Since we've changed our format to being opening, Poke Talk, investing, and really just niche down to the investment side of things, this channel has become very successful. It's gone extremely quickly now. In the last 5 months, we have gone from roughly 250 to 260 subscribers to almost 1,000. And in the year prior to that, all the time before that, we barely moved. So that's just something to keep in mind, that when you're building a YouTube channel, as a creator, you need to find a niche that's really, really to your benefit that you can really go with. And that's what we did. The last thing is that they always tell you, do your own thing, be creative. And that's an absolute false statement. I can tell you how many videos I have hidden from the past or even currently that are probably going to get locked away and shut down because I tried that video. I tried something new. And you do a new format, or you do a new layout, or you try and move out of. For myself, I don't just collect Pokemon. I collect and invest in Flesh and Blood, MetaZoo. I do Dragon Ball Z Super. I watch My Heroes Academia. I'm doing a lot of different TCGs. But because this algorithm only likes me doing Pokemon, I'm forced to sit here and do Pokemon. I've done MetaZoo videos and they absolutely fail. I have done Flesh and Blood videos. They've absolutely failed. I have to take them out of my algorithm because once they're in, they cause a huge disruptance on my growth. And it can take weeks if I don't remove them to rebalance my algorithm to where I start seeing growth again. And that's the situation where Leonhart was discussing. He did his new video where he was out in a park hiding packs, having fun, finding these packs, and doing that video, which was a really cool video. It was a cool concept. And when it came down to it at the end of the day, the YouTube algorithm, from what he said, hated it. His views were gone. He didn't see any viewing, likes, everything were gone. I mean, even look at the like count on that video. It's hardly anything. And you look at the view count, it's way down. Now, for a subscriber like me, I can take those risks and put that, trial out there and see how it does, because I'm not living on this as an income. I'm not trying to open $3,000-$4,000 worth of packs every opening to please my subscribers that are out there. You guys enjoy just me discussing what's going on in the Pokemon TCG, enjoy the investment side of things. And if I try and do an opening video, they flop. I can tell you right now, if I do an opening video, that's why we've just continued to cut them out of our channel, is because they actually did more damage to the algorithm than they allowed growth. And that's where he's at in these situations. And that's where you can really get burnout, guys. When you are forced to do the exact same thing day in, day out, in order to get your income, in order to do your job, you tend to get very burned out with it, even if it's the most successful job in the world. That's why CEOs move companies all the time. That's why you see managers and execs continually changing, is because they do get burned out when they're doing the continuous, monotonous, repetitive jobs. And yes, Leonhart tried to get out of that. And yes, the YouTube algorithm killed him for it. And that's something that all creators deal with, big and small. And I think we need to look at it too from the small creators. How do they prevent from becoming that? And mentally, how do you get out of that situation to where you could be successful and have something fresh and new that the YouTube viewers may want, but continue to have YouTube promote your videos? And a lot of times, sometimes small changes need to be done. Other times you just need to realize you're going to bite the bullet and take a hard hit and just grab the wheel and turn it. If you're going to do it, I think that's where Leonhart says he's assessing right now. He's got some things that he wants to change on his channel and do differently. And he needs to assess on whether or not it's worth it for him for his income, because that is his only source of income. Well, plus sponsorships and everything, but he's getting a lot of money off his YouTube for his living. The other part that he has to decide is does he want to potentially set himself back, grab the wheels, and change the complete direction of his channel, and possibly take a month to a year in order for someone his size and his algorithm to actually adapt to that change. So that's one of the things that for himself, he's going to have to make that decision. And I hope he continues to make content. He's a good staple for the Pokemon community. It's great to see someone like him succeed, but he's not the only content creator that could get stuck in this situation. You know, you look at all the big Pokemon creators, they could all be stuck in these algorithms that they cannot escape without taking the damage of knowing that, which is an important part of everybody, that if you enjoy a content creator and you really do like them and what they bring to you, and you want to see what kind of new content they will be bringing forward, be sure that you hit that notify on their channels. And if you know, like Leonhart, you know his regular dates, be sure that you follow his videos when they come out if you do enjoy them. Make sure you hit that like button. It's the same with my channel. I try to make my videos every day the same. That way you guys know when I'm going to be coming. You know that the video is at 11 a.m. Central Time every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. That way you guys can just know. And if you don't see it, you can go and find it. Hey, I didn't see his video. Where'd that go? Because sometimes the notifications don't pop up. Sometimes YouTube doesn't put it in front of you in your top feeds. Sometimes you got to go into your subscriber feed and go find me because they didn't like my video as much as they normally do, and they kick it down the list. But I'm always here. Every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, we are doing a video at 11 a.m. Central Time. It's the same with Leonhart. It's the same with a lot of creators. They have a set schedule. That's the reason why. If you like these creators, if you like me, you know, any of the creators, make sure that you remember that. And if we're doing something new, just know that you may not be seeing that show up on your main feeds, that they may not push the notification because in the algorithm's mind, we went way too different and it did not think that it was going to be a good thing. So I could see where he's coming from. I really do hope that he can find the direction he wants to go. Hopefully he changes the direction, because if he's unhappy with what it is mentally, that's going to become a stress. That's going to become even more of a burnout if he tries to continue to appease that algorithm versus making the hard change or doing the hard turn that he may not want to lose the subscribers or the income amount from the views, but it's going to be up to him. I hope he does change. I think he's a great creator. He's a great individual. He's got some great ideas. So I think it'd be really interesting to see what he could do if he gets that freedom and that ability to change that stuff into the better for himself. So definitely keep an eye on his channel. I think we might be seeing some really interesting or some really good things coming from him in the near future. Hopefully he does do some new things. I'm kind of interested to see myself. You know, you kind of get, no offense, watching Leonhart in these opening channels, it gets kind of old after a few months or even a year, because it's the same thing. They're always just opening packs, and there's definitely better ways to do it. So like I said, guys, if you're new here, hopefully I brought you some good information, especially on Vivid Voltage. We'll keep you up to date with that. Be sure that you put in the keyword for this video, which of course is going to be positive. We're going to keep it with a positive attitude as we leave this video. Remember, the positive energy is great for your mental health and definitely good for anybody, creator, individual, or just someone who's in a repetitive job. Stay positive and keep moving forward. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button, guys. We can get close to that 1,000. Let's push it past it and get this live going. Have some fun. Also hit that notify so that once again, you know when we're doing new things and the notifications pop up on your phone. And last but not least, hit that like button, guys. We can get 60 likes in this video. Greatly appreciated. And you guys are great at hitting that like button. That's awesome that you do that. Other than that, we're going to put up these two videos up for you for more information afterwards. And we will see you next time here on Northwoods TCG.